Audio leak. My stew was wrongly associated with political intrigues by P2P, says Ofa, traditional ruler. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Olofa of Ofa, who is a highly respected first-class monarch in Kwara State, is father to all irrespective of your religious, ethnic, or tribal coloration. Mufatu Gbadamo, the Olofa of Ofa, has said that his traditional title was wrongly associated with political intrigues by P2B, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, in the leaked audio, which has continued to generate discourse on social media. Our attention has been drawn to a leaked audio conversation between the Labour Party presidential candidate, His Excellency P2B, and the General Overseer of a Living Faith Church, Winners Chapel, Bishop David Oyedepo, which is making the rounds on the internet. An insinuation from a so-called exclusive tape where the name of our royal father was mentioned wrongly, associated with the political mudslinging and intrigues. It is pertinent to state here that the throne of Ofa Kingdom is a sacred and revered tool which should not be desecrated on the altar of political shenanigans and disinformation. Mr. Gbadamose said in a scanty message signed by his principal private secretary, Olayinka Kadri, on Monday. The traditional ruler reacted as the audio file between Mrs. Obi and Oyedepo continued to generate reactions. People gathered had released on a leaked audio file between Mrs. Obi and Oyedepo, where the former Anambra State governor was asking for a push over other candidate in the just concluded February 25th election. In the recorded audio file, the Labour Party candidate was also imploring Mr. Oyedepo, believing to be controlling large section of Christian domination in the southwest region of the country, to speak to his people, especially those in the states of Kwara, Kogi, and Niger State. This is a religious war, Mr. Obi retorted in the audio leak, which has attracted nationwide outrage and condemnation. He particularly said that they visited Kwara, where he was told by the Olofa that no presidential candidate had visited the throne since the campaign began for the polls. I went to Kwara and visited the Olofa, who told me that nobody had ever come here. With you, no problem, but a Christian community in Kwara and Niger, and I'm also working in Kogi Simbe, Mr. B exposed in the audio, published by the Gazette. Mr. Oyedepo hails from Omara in Irekpodun local government council area of Kwara. The town shares a boundary with Ofa. Positing further in the statement, Mr. Gbadamoso said he had continued to remain a father to all, irrespective of religion and ethnicity. He added that the desire for unity, peace, and progress of a country was unassailable. The Olofa of Ofa, who is a highly respected first-class monarch in Kwara State, is father to all, irrespective of religious, ethnic, or tribal coloration. We hereby condemn this malicious and mischievous anecdote aimed at discrediting the reverse tool of the headquarters of Ibolo Kingdom, and advise the general public and mischief makers to refrain forthwith from unguided manipulation of facts and disinformation. His Royal Majesty Oba Mufatu Mohammed Gbadamosi Ajagungbade I Esuwoye II has always welcomed everyone to his domain, irrespective of their status, with open arms and facilitations, and would continue to do so, he added in the statement. He noted that the politicians only came from different political parties for prayers and advice before the election. The cleric said he advised some of the politicians who heeded his call, while those who refused to listen are still going after seeing the results of a polls. I advised them. Some they don't take. Those who chose to take, they see results, and those who said no are still going about it. If you still come again, I will still tell you. Nothing will change, Mr. Oyedepo said. Okay, I don't understand what is going on. The thing is, let them just know that this thing they are doing can be done to them. It can be swung right back at them, and what is going to happen is, I don't know how it is going to be. Imagine you going into the call of the president-elect, going into the call of Bayo Nanoga, going to the call of Festus Kanyamo, going into the call of I'm just asking myself this question. Imagine say make you just go into their call. You're able to go into their call and listen to few of their conversation. How disastrous that could be. But tell me, what even led to this? The APC then get time on, then carry time, then get time, then carry stool, sit down. They find evidence against Mr. P2B Suti. They land inside and call recordings. Okay, let's see how this continues to swim. If Nigeria stay focused, the petition is a goal. If it doesn't bother them, they will be trying out to distract the public. Let Nigerians know that this is a ploy to distract them. They are looking for every means that will make Nigerians to stop being focused. That is why I keep saying that Nigeria will have a very short span of attention. No be P2B cause kidnapping, banditry, and arson for Nigeria. My dear, attire. Why the wrong headline? It's like your company have never paid for heavily for misinformation, and some of you end up in jail for character assassination. This is the right message posted by you just because you know that many people only read headlines, not the message itself. You're very unprofessional. Our attention has been drawn to a leaked audio conversation between the Labour Party. Okay. A nation that sells truth to buy a lie. They hacked into P2B's call. They were looking for evidence to destroy him. They were looking for evidence of him giving 1 billion naira to churches they did not find. They looked for evidence of him bribing any INEC official they did not find. They looked for evidence of him involved in drug trafficking they did not find. They looked for evidence of tribalism in his call. They discovered that P2B is truly for all Nigerians. They discovered artists as his calls were dirty and meant. They discovered the powerful who did not care about the interim government but are focused on reclaiming their money through a legal process. Frustrated that they may not satisfy their paymaster, they got hold of P2B's innocent call with a spiritual leader, edited out where P2B mentioned that the Muslim seeked the declaration of religious war and left a statement. And edited out where Obi said that the Muslim ticket is a declaration of religious war and left a statement to religious war. They now have a new tax to Muslim ticket on a multi-religious country. It's not a religious bigot, but the one who said Nigeria deserved a religiously balanced presidency is the bigot. Well, my dear, my honest, this can be swung right back. And I tell you, na them find trouble. Meanwhile, na them go the rest. Nigerians, let us ignore these distractions. This matter, I keep saying, I don't know why it's still taking this long at the court. Make them do me high, my lord, me high, so that we go know where they go with this country. We go know where they go with this country. He who come with equity, may the person come. We even come to equity, let the person come with clean hands. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.